Oh no.
Hey guys, welcome to our, what day is it, guys? Thursday Night Live.
Thursday.
And Debbie's camera kind of flipped, but
That
that's
went.
okay. We roll with it, right?
Is it okay?
Um, yeah, so as you guys are jumping on, definitely say hello. I have 5 of my creative team members for the Makers Box on here. And tonight we're going to be talking all things Makers Box. So let me introduce them. I will start with Connie, you guys. You know Connie from The Painted Photographer, and she designs one of the papers from the Makers Box. So welcome.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks.
having me.
Yeah. Then I'm going to just go. I don't know if everybody can see it the same way, but I'm going to go right next to Connie, and we have Sandra from Midwest Charm. Hello. Thank you for joining. And then we have Debbie Frimmer, and she is with Elsie Lane Boutique, or Elsie Lane Art Garage. Is it boutique or art garage? Either or?
It's in between.
Okay.
It's either or.
I know I said boutique and I'm like, no, that's right. She is doing like a rebrand.
Trying to. I'm just slow.
All right. And then we have Kristen, who's doing a rebrand as well. And she's with Simply Joy Creations by Kristen. So thank you for joining. And then we have Susie from Susie on the Farm. And thank you for joining, Susie. I appreciate it. So as you guys are all jumping on, definitely say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. So guys, let's talk all things Makers Box. So first and foremost, I guess, when you opened your Makers Box, did it feel like Christmas on Christmas morning? Yeah?
Absolutely. Like I carry most of the products that come in it, but I was still so excited because I knew it was going to be stuff I had not seen.
Yeah. Awesome. Good. So you guys are really quiet.
It's been a long day.
Has it?
It has. I've been painting all day.
Yeah.
It's very
And
exciting.
I had a bunch of customers come in that just wanted to stand around and talk. And I'm like, buy something, please. Or
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The box is really exciting to open because it's all put together so creatively and so carefully that I'm not a packager kind of person. Like that's not my thing. But when I get something that's put together so sweet and with so much love, it just makes me happy just opening it up. So that is what the first time I opened the box, I was amazed.
Aww.
And I've been ever since. There is a lot of love and care put into that box.
There is a lot of love and care. You guys have no idea. I make sure, like, I have a whole process in place so that no mistakes happen. So if you even knew what went on in the back side or in the back end of picking all the products like to package, I actually package them 10 at a time. So I make sure I have all 10 of the papers, of the paints, everything laid out. I get 10 boxes. I set it all in, do a look around. There's no extras. And then I package. And as I package, then I make sure it's all tucked in there in their little nooks and crannies, just perfect. So that we don't have any accidents. But sometimes that happens. So sometimes the post office is not too kind with our packages.
Yeah.
No. Mine gets to me really nice, still perfectly, and every time I see it.
Good. All right, well, let's say hi to a few people that are jumping on. All right, we have Gina. Hello from Atlanta. Awesome. We have Stephanie. Thank you for joining. Elisa from New Jersey. We have Andrea from Connecticut. Yolanda from California. Hello, April from Wisconsin. And Stephanie said she's from Stockton, California. Beverly from Texas. Thanks for joining. Kathy from Minnesota. Oh, hey, Rachel from upstate New York. And we have Debbie from Arizona and Donna, our very own Donna. Hello, Donna. All right. So, and Claudia just jumped on. Hello, ladies from hot California. Yeah. Here in Wisconsin, it has been pretty darn hot as well. So, but anyway, so as I was posting different images or different things about the Maker's Box, our very own Kristen, I just featured her today. She did from June, July, and August. I love that post that you made with all 3 months. So very, very
Thank you.
awesome.
I think that is probably one of my favorite things is how far the box can go. I think that I've tried each month just to show, and I still have stuff. Like today, I was still using the cast iron from Fusion. So it really is amazing.
Yeah, I know. Even though they are considered testers, both DIY, actually all three of them, I would say DIY paint, the Fusion and Sweet Pickins, it goes a long way and you can complete a really big project with it. Yeah, absolutely. Vicky says, Sandra. I know Sandra's been the quietest one here tonight. Well,
yeah, I've spent 5 hours in a car today. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh no, that's okay. Then we also have Lisa from Northern Maryland. Oh my gosh. And then Vicky says it's almost like the Brady Bunch right now.
I was thinking that.
Yes.
That's awesome. I know. If we had just a few more, it would be.
It would be.
Yes. So, and then Debbie, you created that amazing suitcase. So I was on the phone today with Kristen, and she's like, I love Debbie's suitcase. So
I love it.
yeah.
I think I'm going to keep it. I don't want to sell it.
I would keep it.
Definitely.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you. It was super easy. I really stressed out about how I was going to make the stamp show. And the color that, lichen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that color. It's perfect. When I painted underneath where the stamp was going to go,
Yep.
because I was planning on painting her like realistically, like with makeup on and stuff, but that color is so beautiful. It's just so easy.
Good. So so you painted lichen like right behind her and then you stamped her to make her pop. That's how she popped so good?
Yeah, what I did was, I'll show it in the video if I can get it done. I'm working on the video, but what I did was I took the mask and laid it down first and then drew around it and then painted it in and then stamped over it.
Awesome. Great
So-
idea.
I dreamt about it at 3:00 in the morning and I woke up and thought, ooh, that'll work. But I should get paid to sleep, I think, but
Right. I know I was saying to Kristen, you sent me a text message about bubble gum, and I'm like, what did she just say? Who should have bubble gum? And I'm like, I am not getting it. And all of a sudden I saw the photo and I'm like, oh, she's got bubble gum popping out of her mouth. I loved it. So you dreamt that too?
I believe, yeah, I think I did. I think I don't remember how that came up, but I thought, oh, she's definitely got to have bubble gum.
Right.
Because why not?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't decide if I was going to do bubble gum or like, the bubbles, like the stick thing with the circle. But she wasn't really making the blowing look. So I didn't go with that. I just covered up her mouth with bubble gum.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Yes.
I've got to look up this suitcase.
Yes, you do. It is so worth it. It's so worth it.
It's adorable. And I love that paper.
Yes.
And everybody that has come in my store wants to know how they can get the paper.
Yeah.
And I tell them, you have to buy Sonnet's box. You can't get it without buying Sonnet's box. So
Yeah.
I hated to use it all because I'm like, I won't ever get this again.
I know. And I feel the same way with paper from last month. I don't know the name of it, but it had trees and stuff. What was that paper called? Do you know? You know what I'm talking about?
Was it from August? The
From
month before.
July, the July box, you had a paper I'm looking at the window. I did a window and it's got a girl and then it's got the trees and stuff behind her.
Oh, I think that was that June.
June.
I think
that was June.
June.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. June.
Yeah, it was the landscape, I think is what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
It's so
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all cool. And that truck, the other one that's in this box, I don't know what I want to use it for, but it's got to be something really, really good.
Well, did you see what Sandra did with hers?
I opened that box so fast, you guys. I knew immediately it needed to be something big, and I went big.
I'm trying to think. I think I did see it.
It was a big, like, top of a crate, and I turned it into like a headboard or wall art, whichever you want to use, and it turned out so good. It like fit in that spot. I was so excited. It fit so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It was meant to be.
It was.
Yeah. Royce's papers are so easy to use and so fun to blend. Connie, I haven't gotten a chance to use your papers yet because I want something really special to do with it. And because I don't want to just do it on artwork. I want to do it on something like really different. And so I don't know what to do, but I did see the rest of your papers and they're so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Love them.
I forgot that. Oh, I was just going to say, I forgot that you guys didn't get the September box yet, but I'm making my video right now. And I was like, I came up with the best idea for the one paper. And then I was about to say what the paper was. And like, that's why I went.
I know.
Done it so it can be like Christmas when we open it.
No, I've had a lot of fun with Connie's papers and trying it on different surfaces. And yeah. Oh,
I was gonna say,
Connie, your work is just stunning.
Yes,
I
and
know.
Kristen's really good at getting all those little pieces out and doing things with them. That it's inspiring to me to watch her stuff come out because I'm like, oh, why didn't I ever think of that?
Right.
That's what I always think.
Right.
Whenever I see anything cool, I think, why didn't I think of that? But because I don't. I don't
Because
think
you
of it.
slept that.
And then you
There's
don't want
that.
to do it because you don't want to copy.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I know.
Really
I don't
do it.
like copying, but you can get inspiration from the tiniest little thing. Like
Yes.
it's weird how like you just see something out of the corner of your eye and that's inspiration. But I don't really love copying other people, but I don't mind when people copy me. I actually like it now. I used to kind of not like it, but I kind of like when people copy me, especially
It's a
since I'm.
compliment.
And if you can teach it and then go, don't copy though, don't
That's
copy
what
my
we're doing,
idea.
is teaching.
I want to teach you how to do this, but I don't want you to copy it. Yeah, that's.
But I think that is another thing to highlight with the Maker's Box is the playlist. Like, I think like you get the papers and then you get to see how everyone uses it. Like, I don't look at anyone's, we don't share, but then to go afterwards and watch everyone's like an ooh and ah. It's so much fun. All of you are so talented. So talented.
Who are you talking? Who?
Thank you. I think you said everybody was so talented.
Oh yeah, I'm still working on my video. We've got a puppy that's really, really sick. So my video, I've just been trying to work on it as I can, and I feel really bad that it's so late, but it's all on my computer. I have to edit it. Hopefully it'll be done this week on the suitcase, but I'm going to get back on track.
That's okay. People are still watching them on YouTube. They're still watching mine. I get
Yeah.
comments every day. So
Good.
those are some really high watched videos on my YouTube channel is opening Sonnet's box and making the stuff. So
Yeah.
And then I stopped at the store where I sell my stuff tonight to check everything out, see how it was going, and the shelves that I made with the papers have sold. So
Yay.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice. I know Tara's selling it here, so, and I'm gonna have to. I saw some other ones that you did that aren't part of the boxes that I am obsessed with.
Oh,
Some of the flowers, they're so pretty.
thank you.
And the birds. Oh my gosh, those birds.
I know those birds are pretty special.
Yeah.
Kristen has been rocking those birds like crazy. It's amazing to see what she's doing with them.
I ordered some more papers today to play with.
I know, I seen it.
It's on my list tomorrow.
Oh. Kelly Morgan said, I'm just joining. Can all of you say your handle name so I can follow each of you? So if you guys want to start, Kristen, you want to start?
Simply Joy by Kristen. However, on Facebook, it still says Simply Joy Creations by Kristen.
Susie?
Susie on the farm.
Awesome. Debbie?
Mine is either Elsie Lane Boutique or Elsie Lane Art Garage. And sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. I think on YouTube, I think it's still Elsie Lane Boutique, but it's one or the other.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm getting my life together right now. It's too hard.
It's like you're going through a midlife crisis or something.
I don't know. I'm ridiculous. I'm trying to figure it all out.
No, I'm joking when I say that, but it's like, you're so funny. The rebranding is hard. I actually considered doing it because everybody thinks I'm a garden shop. So
Yeah, well, no, I don't have that problem, but I liked boutique, but I'm kind of getting away from having a boutique. I'm more of an art studio. And so I feel like it should be Art Garage instead of boutique.
yeah.
But it's just getting all the logistics. Do I need to change my business name? Do I need to change all it? I don't think I really do. I think people can find me if they're looking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely. All right, Sandra?
I am Midwest Charm on all the socials.
Awesome. And then Connie?
I am the painted photographer on YouTube, Instagram. Instagram, I'm Connie, the painted photographer, I believe, because the painted photographer was already taken, believe it or
Okay.
not. But on Facebook, it's the painted photographer.
Awesome. Good. Susie?
Look at you guys with your act together.
Oh.
Everybody has cohesive names. That's so impressive. I'm so proud of you
Only
guys.
because it was too hard to change.
It is. And people call me Elsie all the time. That's my granddaughter. And
Okay.
I think it's cuter than Debbie, of course. So I don't correct them. So Elsie's so cute.
Yeah.
It is
That's
cute.
funny because, I just interviewed Lynn from Ellen J. Goods.
I
And for
know.
the longest time, I just would always like, oh, I got a Ellen. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, it's Lynn. Son, it's Lynn.
And then the way that she came up with the name
Yeah, that
was
was
very interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. And then what she's like, Ellen, or like, it's just funny.
Lynn
Oh,
and
Lynn,
Jay.
yeah. L and J, because her husband's name is, yeah. So anyway, yes, it's very cute.
Yeah. But when you know, you know.
Right.
And so, now we know. And that's how she is famous, because we all know now. We know it's Lynn, not Ellen.
Right.
And when people quit calling me Elsie and they start calling me Debbie, then I'll know I made it.
You got your life together and you made it.
Yeah, and that's going to be the day we'll all celebrate. We're all going to be like, what? No, didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thinking about just one last, because Debbie is going to be teaching at my creative retreat. And I want to just mention to everyone, if you guys are interested in still coming, we are down to 6 spots open.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I wish I could. That would be so fun. I
Oh,
wish I could.
yeah.
I am so excited.
Fun. It's going to be a blast. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really exciting.
But
It's
you
getting
could
so
go.
much closer.
What?
It's getting so close.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yes. Yeah.
Summer always flies by.
Mhm.
I had some minor anxiety attacks this last couple days.
Yeah.
when like the reality of like set in, like, oh, it is really, really close. And yeah.
The thing is, Sonnet, it's going to be a blur. It'll come and go and it'll be all done and you'll be like, what just happened?
Right.
That's how it's going to go. Everything like that happens that way for me.
I know. I'm like, I just don't want to forget anything, you guys. So
Nobody's going to know.
oh well, if I forget a paintbrush that everybody needs.
You know, you that's my life. Like I forget, you just wing it and figure it out. People don't care.
How far is the Antique Acres from your home?
Oh, very close. Very
Okay.
close. No, I'm just saying, like, I am a real prepper. Like, I'm not a doomsday prepper, but I am a prepper. You know, like I like to have everything in like order. And so like today I spent a majority of the day like making sure I had all the products like ordered and things like that. So because it's gonna be fun. We're using a lot of IOD, a lot of DIY stuff, DIY paint. So yeah, it's gonna be good. But it's also like getting on my creative team that are like putting different classes on and trying to nail them down with what their project's going to be. There's just a couple. Royce, if you're watching, no.
What is Royce going to do?
We don't know.
It's going to be fun.
You'll know the day before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could tolerate like my heart just thinking about that. I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm assuming something with recycled paper.
Yeah, most likely.
But yeah, we'll see.
Most likely. What am I doing? No, I'm kidding. Did your heart stop?
Yeah, because I was like, God, she forgot what she's doing. I'm taking your class. Actually, I'm getting a lot better at blending, though, I have to say.
Good.
Connie's been helping me though, because I have been like letting loose when she teaches a class on painting and stuff. So, and blending and misting and like stuff. So I think you're just going to help take it to the next level, Debbie.
Oh, who knows? I'll probably stand up there and forget my name.
Elsie.
I am Elsie.
I don't know.
Oh gosh. I have to write that down. I'm going to have to print off Debbie instead of Elsie for your name tag, because I'm making name tags for everyone.
Debbie/Elsie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going to be blending. It's going to be fun. It'll be easy.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yes. And then, yeah, so it'll be good. And I know that a lot of the people that receive the Maker's Box want me to bring the Maker's Box to the retreat for them. So we're going to have to get that in order too. Maybe. We'll see. But, oh, Sylvia says it will be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Pamela says, if you forget the paintbrushes, Sonnet, we'll use our fingers.
Yep. Be finger painting.
Let's see here. Have fun. Oh, how fun to see you guys all together. Yes. Oh, Tina says, hi, beautiful ladies.
Hi, Tina.
Tina.
He said we're pretty. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Claudia said it's going to be amazing. Are you going live? I was thinking we should go live during the event. So to say hello, like with all the everyone, maybe just do a walk around and kind of show it off in between. But I don't think I'm not going to stream it live or anything like that. No. Elisa said, what are each of you teaching? Well, Debbie's teaching blending. Kristen is going. What was that?
I think I'm blending with DIY paint.
You are
on a canvas, right?
Yeah. Well, or on a board. Yep.
On a board,
which is a canvas. And then Kristen is going to teach us all how to You want to say? Or-
Oh, we're going to use a old book for our blank, and we are going to. Are we giving all the details away, or just say upcycle a old book?
Sure. Yep.
Kristen style.
Yep. Kristen style.
Fun.
It'll be really cool. I saw the prototype and I love it. So yes, I love it. Love it. And then Connie is teaching us all how to paint.
Paint a pumpkin.
Yeah.
We're gonna paint a pumpkin the Connie style.
Yep. I'm getting better at Connie lines.
Excellent. Scribble.
Scribble.
They're really
Scribble.
sonic scribbles.
Sonic scribble is cute.
That's exactly. I just kind of go like this all over. I'm like, oh,
Yep. Hold your brush at the very back end. Scribble.
I try. Oh, that's what I probably did wrong because I did grip it really tight.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
No. Yep, that's right.
Loose.
So, yes, loose. And Sandra is going to attend, and unfortunately, Susie can't make it. She just opened up her own shop.
I just opened a store.
Next year, Susie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. They've all been planning 2025, and I haven't even gotten through 2024 yet. So we'll see.
That's a good thing, though.
Bigger and better next year.
That's right. Yes. Kelly says, congratulations, Susie, on opening up your own shop. That's
Thanks.
awesome. Claudia said, I was at Debbie's event and it has completely changed my life. You deserve every bit of it.
Aw.
Aw,
Oh, sweet.
I know. Debbie Rice says, I wish I could find suitcases. I know. Sometimes it's like hit or miss. When I'm
I used to
digging
have a ton
Here
of them,
too.
and
I
now
had-
I can't find any.
I had one and a kid used it for a step stool.
Oh, I'm so
Didn't work, did it?
Teenage boys, I'm telling
Oh man.
you.
right. All right, well, let's get back to the maker's box a little bit
Yes.
and chat about what we're really here for. So we talked about how we all felt when we open it up on like it's like Christmas morning. And we have Connie here who designs one of the papers. We've talked about Royce's papers and how you guys all love those. So it is the fall box. I mean, think of all the options that you guys are going to have. And I did throw out a couple sneak peeks. So I threw out a little sneak peek of Connie's papers. What did you guys all think? Did you
I
haven't seen it.
cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. If I would have it on here, I would definitely throw it out again, but it's on my phone. Oh, actually I do have I'm not even on my phone tonight, you guys. So I could possibly do it again.
Do you all find yourself thrifting for the perfect thing for the box now? Because that's what I do.
Yep.
Oh, I with this box, Teresa from Our Green Acres, she only lives about 45 minutes from me. And we're going to meet up and go thrifting, and I'm going to get what she's going to do, and she's going to get what I'm going to do.
Oh, I love
We're going
it.
to collab
That's so
for your
fun.
box video.
That's
Fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
love
we've been
it.
trying to get together to go thrifting for a while, but you know how it goes. So I thought, well, this is a perfect opportunity, and I'm so excited.
How
Very
fun.
cool. Yes. Oh, so how did you guys? Because okay, I just interviewed Teresa, and then now I just interviewed you for the podcast. So did you guys just like chat it up? Like,
Well, we've talked before because, like I said, she lives pretty close to me, and I actually go to the Goodwill where she lives, and she had saw me there before.
okay,
So, yeah.
so cool.
So we're
then
gonna
you
go
guys-
to the bins. We're gonna go to the Goodwill outlet and see what we can find, and we may end up at the regular Goodwill.
Right.
So it should
Sometimes
be a pretty good challenge, you know. Teresa, I mean, she's very French country or shabby chic, you know, and I'm not. So we'll see.
yes. Oh, that's going to be a great challenge. Well, I'm excited for that. Connie, I might have to do that to you.
I was just thinking that. I'm not going to make her sign up for that because she's kind of busy right now, but I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. We'll have to do it maybe like, oh, it'd be fun for like the holiday one or something.
Sonnet and I are like 45 minutes away, but we have to each travel 45 minutes to get to the
Ah,
location.
gotcha.
Yeah. So we always hit up like we went to Stevens Point one time, we went to Wausau one time. So they've been very good to us.
Uh-huh. It's a fun day.
The one day the guy's like, my cart was so full. He's like, wow, you found so much good stuff.
I helped you that day.
I know. I told her my vision, and then she's like, oh, I saw something really cool back here. And then we were like, and we like just went
How about
around
this?
and
What about this?
I know. I was grabbing stuff, throwing stuff in. So it was a good day. Let's see. Melody says your thrift trip and project challenge with Teresa sounds so fun. Yes. I love
Well,
it.
we can't meet until the 9th, which is on a Monday, and I think the video has to be ready by Friday. So it really is going to be a challenge.
It is. Oh my word.
But
Pulling
that's how I
all-nighters.
roll anyway. Last minute is my jam.
Okay. Oh, we could be really good friends because
Like,
sometimes that's how I
was
am.
working on tomorrow's video today, and I still don't have any project done. I have a lot of projects almost done.
I love it. Oh, I know. I'm debating whether or not I'm actually going up north this weekend or not because there's a lot
Oh,
of
yes, you
unfinished
are.
stuff going on. So
I'm going to the boat this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, so. And it's the kind of the last summer weekend on the lake, so it's happening.
I know. I understand. That's kind of how I'm feeling too. Sylvia says my favorite paper so far, Connie, is the one she just saw the sneak peek of.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, you know what? I've always had a lot of people compliment the pumpkins that I make. So I'm like, that deserves to be in Sonnet's box there. So
Mhm.
that's why I came up with the pumpkin one. And
I was hoping for pumpkins.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love the color combo of them.
Yes.
Where's the sneak peek at?
On my page. It's on at Sonnet's Garden Bloom. So I did it
On YouTube?
No, on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yep. on
That'll
Facebook.
give you a one up on Teresa so you can,
Yeah.
Pre-plan.
Yeah. And it's good. So I'm excited. And I keep wanting to say the other thing. I'm like, bite your tongues at it. But what I have discovered, I think I really love your papers, Connie, for mixed media. I just love layering and adding. And I think your papers complement IOD so well, like all the IOD stamps and the transfers, and just, I think it just goes. I've been using a lot of etiquette with
Me too. Yes.
Connie's
Behind it for backgrounds. I
Yes.
have been too.
Yeah. And you know what, that I just think the mixed media is like really hot. It's really a thing that a lot of people get into, and it's the papers are just excellent for that, for especially like Kristen, putting them on old books, and instead of just putting them in a frame. Like, it's great to put them in a frame and then switch them out every month, but you know what, it's so good to do something with them and put them, decoupage them onto something.
Yeah. I know. I like even your birds for your new release. I have a project that it's supposed to be tomorrow's video. It hasn't been started yet, but it's all in here. So I can't, hopefully I will showcase those just perfectly for tomorrow's video.
I did a sneak peek of a paper that's coming out for the fall and holiday release. I did that last night on my live. I showed them because they pressured me into doing it. So I showed that one.
I am not caught up on my videos. I need to go watch.
I never get to watch live.
I was on your live too. You know how many times she said DIY? You know how many times I drank my drink?
How many times?
A lot.
They're naughty.
Oh,
They
I
make me
know.
say it on purpose.
I know. And especially once I was on, then you're like, DIY. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh.
So
Well, should we talk more about the Maker's Box?
yes, we
We're
should.
getting off track.
We are. It's like we're a bunch of friends just chatting about everything. All right. So, what would you like to chat about with the Maker's Box? What's your
I do-
favorite part?
I do want to talk about the milk paint that I would have never ever tried had I not gotten the Maker's Box. And that is one of my favorite things to do, is to get a new color of the milk paint and to try it on different surfaces to know what it's going to do and how it's going to crackle. So that the milk paint, because of course I've used Fusion already and I use DIY paint, and the Royce's paper I use and my papers I use, but that milk paint, it's just a different product for me, and that brought me out of my box. So
That's I'm so glad you brought that up, because yesterday on my live, the question came up, can you use milk paint on metal? And to test it out for one of my projects for this month's video, I did break out a metal, it's like a rusty metal hanging basket, and I used the milk paint on there, and you guys, it's perfect. It turned out so good. And it didn't like overly chip, but it crackled just enough, and it had just enough chippy, and it was rusty underneath. And with the color, I used it on 2 different projects. So one I used the DIY wax with, and that worked perfectly with it as well. And then the other one I used the Sweet Pickens
Dark oil wax.
Yeah, the oil wax.
Yes, the oil wax. Connie, you need to get some oil wax.
Yeah,
You know what?
Because
the
that
milk paint, the
for
oil
a
wax
finish is it's my favorite thing to use on everything.
I did have an oil wax from way long time ago when I went to some seminar. They gave me a free one, and I used that all up. But
good.
I just used it on a number of projects, and then it was gone. And then I'm like, what did I just do that for? I used it all. So yeah, that would be a good project to invest in, or a product to invest in.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I like is you get the samples of the colors that you probably would never buy. Like that Wellington, I have all the Fusion colors, but you don't want to open anything unless you have to, unless you know you're going to love it, because you can't sell it if you open it. So,
Right.
But that Wellington I fell in love with, and so I got a big one to do some furniture pieces out. So I had never tried it before.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I know. Wait till the color that I chose for the milk paint this month, you guys, some might be in a little bit of a shocker, because it will be really out of people's comfort zone, but I love it. And especially when you add the dark waxes to it, it's just, it's perfect. So I don't mean to scare anyone, but I loved it. So,
but I think that's why we all like it so much, is because it is something we may not have picked out for ourselves, and we're all kind of reaching a little bit and stepping out of our comfort zones and trying new things that maybe we wouldn't have otherwise. I know for me creatively, it's really pulled it out, and I'm finding myself, like I said, out there looking specifically for pieces for these papers to go on, and knowing I'm going to have colors to match it. I mean,
Yeah.
I said it in my post, and I stick by it. For if you're in a rut, if you're just wanting to create any of that, it's so perfect for all. It's so perfect.
Aw,
It's a really great idea.
thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, I love it.
And the little treat that we get too is always
Yes.
about that.
I know. Well, you guys, I did the early bird bonus this time. So all 300 of my subscribers that had it last month get it. So all my existing subscribers, and then any new subscribers will get, it was supposed to end at midnight last night. But then I am so, I felt bad, you guys, because this morning I wake up and 3 people ordered this morning, and I'm like, they missed it though. I can't not give it to everyone. So guess what? I'm giving it to everyone.
You're so sweet.
She's
You're
such a
so
soft.
sweet.
I'm such a softie. I was like, I'm cutting it off. midnight. And then I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I just feel so guilty, you know? So everyone wanted to know. I was going to actually tell everybody what my special extra bonus gift was. And then a bunch of people are like, no, don't tell.
No.
So I'm not going to. Because
I did the math of your products in your box. And so for anyone curious, you know, the price and all of that, literally the products come out to that price before taxes. So you are not losing out on anything. But then the extras, and I like to call them the sprinkles, you get the extra little thing from you. You get exclusive papers you can't get anywhere else. You get the playlist to be inspired and encouraged. You're trying new products and new colors. And then I love what Sandra just said. It pushes you out of your creativity. It nudges you in a direction that maybe you wouldn't go. And I'm really loving what I'm creating with things I normally wouldn't have picked. Like, it's amazing how my creative little road is just expanding.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So thank you, Sonnet. Like, this has just been a creative blast.
yeah.
And you guys, I don't know who it was that used the box. They used 2 of the boxes and created. They're using the boxes each month. Their
I saw that.
daughter-in-law is having a baby, and they're doing a baby gift every month in the
I love
box.
that.
Because the box is very high quality too, and
Yeah,
you can do something with it. Yeah.
I was wondering about that too. I was thinking that I wanted to do something with the boxes.
Yeah, I thought that too. You could paint on them or decoupage them and use them as for your clothing for Christmas presents. You know, like buy those clothes boxes. Well, you could use this and
And you wouldn't even have to wrap them. They would be already.
exactly.
Well, I know, because everybody was like, they're so pretty. We can't just throw them away because they're so nice. I'm like, well, repurpose them. And so, yeah, great. I know I saw that too at the baby gift, the baby shower gift.
And all she did was cover up, you know, your wording and put the baby bump box or whatever on there.
Yeah. But that's another great idea. People could use them for gifts for Christmas. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Something happened to last month, and it ended up in the garbage during the unboxing at the store. But I didn't get to keep my box. This was last month.
Oh my gosh. It's like she's confessing her sins or something.
I threw it away.
I'm so sorry.
Even the small little bottles that the DIY painter is in, I use every single little drop.
Me
Even
too.
though I use DIY paint, I still use every single drop of that. And then I wash it out and I save it.
Yes.
That's a good idea. I never think of doing things
It's
like
perfect
that.
for mixing paint colors in.
Yeah.
So you're-
That's exactly what I thought. Or if somebody, you know, like if somebody wants to try a color and they don't really know if that's for them, I thought I could just pour a little bit in there and give them that color, and so they can make up their mind. And so Susie saved those jars.
Yes.
And actually they probably would work too, because we're not supposed to double dip into our big jars. So just dump it in that one.
We're not supposed to.
Not supposed to, but I always do.
I do too. Don't tell Debbie.
But I do not on my big top. I do not double dip.
No.
I do.
I
use
use
it so-
I always get paint in it.
Yeah,
I just mix it in.
I have a special old container that I just dump a little bit in, and then I double dip in this one, so I'm not ruining a full jar.
Right.
So I just use a separate one. I had cottage cheesy stinky big top once, and I don't want to go through that again.
Okay. I promise I'll never do it again after this one. No, I'm confessing myself.
I don't believe you.
I can't make any promises.
It's like she knows me or something, you guys. I'm gonna try.
I think you're gonna try Sonnet, but then there's gonna be a day that you are just doing your thing and you go in and then you're gonna go, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yep. Just like when I just have to throw it out there the other night, Kristen, when you said, Sana, do you work on the weekends? And I said, Kristen, I have not worked one weekend this entire summer. And then she drops off the call. And then all of a sudden I said, so last weekend, my mom and I packed all the Makers boxes. And I go, oh, I worked last weekend. I wasn't up north. I totally lied to her. And then I'm like, they're all like, you're going to tell her, aren't you? I go, absolutely. I can't.
And did she, Kristen?
Not until right
She's telling her right now.
now. But it's
She's doing it live.
I'm doing it live. I'm telling everybody. So, yes, but I'll try. But yes, I try not to work on the weekends. I do, except maybe Sunday nights. But when I'm, yeah, you know.
What is exactly weekend? Saturday?
Yeah, I try not to work
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I try not to work on Saturday because we normally are up north enjoying and, you know, or at a softball game. But yeah, you know. So let's see. There was a couple comments here that were good ones. April says, has anyone designed a class format for the box? I was thinking, what great products for in-person class? I would have to maybe do that since I have all the products.
Yeah, it would have to be Sonnet. It'd be a little harder for the rest of us to do that because we'd either have to order a ton of boxes. I mean, I could do
Or
it and then
collect
just
them.
do
In
the
12
other,
months,
I don't know.
we can do that.
Yeah. Right. I just ordered 3 waxes so I can use my milk paint. I was looking for wax oil or oil wax and couldn't find it available. Where can I find it? Well, I sell it on my website at www.sonnetspectrum.com. I like surprises. I was never the kid who wanted to find my presents. Aw. That's cute. Donna wrote that. And then Melody says, I kept all my boxes and fibers. Susan says, Sonnet, you're so special and sweet.
She is.
Oh, you are sweet. That's nice. Claudia said, I also like the fusion colors that you picked. It goes well with DIY paint. Yes. So I know I reach out to Connie and we like kind of brainstorm about what DIY colors are in her, you know, what she used in her papers. And then many times I don't even have Royce's papers yet. And I'm like zooming in and I'm like, okay, this looks like it might. And I come in here and look at all my fusion colors and pick colors based on that as well. So
You've done a great job. They've all
Yes,
been
For sure.
thanks. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm loving them all. So
August Fusion Paints matching Royce's paper was beyond perfect. They were excellent.
thank you.
With the old 57 and the old truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. I love. And old 57 is just one of my favorite colors, you guys. I can't get enough of it. So,
Mine too.
but so yeah, I ordered everything for next month. It's all coming, and I'm gonna start packing like as soon as I get it. I think I'm gonna try to pack it early because of the creative retreat. That's why I started having a panic attack today a little bit too, because I have a lot going on.
I don't know how you do it all. I mean, my plate's full, but I can't imagine how many plates you juggle.
Well, in Sonnet's group, she guided us to how we can become a mini Sonnet. So get in that group. She'll help you.
But that would, I mean, I would love to be in the group, but it's another thing that I have to find time for.
Well, it's Tuesday nights. It's Tuesday nights at 6. So, yeah, but it was funny. Then Kristen put it into perspective. Like we had to all take a step back because as I was talking, everybody's eyes were getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, Kristen finally said, well, we don't all have to be Sonnet.
Kristen, did you used to teach math?
I did.
I somehow I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love art. I incorporated that as much as possible with math. It really does go hand in hand.
Oh, it does. I don't like the math part of it. So
I maybe would have won you over, Connie.
I like calculating numbers, like, but not like, I just don't like real math. Like real math, you know what I mean? Like, the stuff they teach you in school that you really never need. But Melody says that she can't find the oil wax on my site. It should be there, but I will check when I'm off the call or off the live. So, all right. But yeah, so you guys, I am so excited that you're on the creative team, that you guys are loving the box, and that you guys are putting out some really great content for all of these amazing viewers too. So
You make it really easy for us.
thank
Yes.
you.
And fun.
And fun.
And fun, yes.
Mm.
Yes. Awesome. Do you guys want to give one takeaway for just go around and say one last thing about the Maker's Box before we wrap this call up? Who
Sure.
wants to start?
You put us on the spot.
What was that?
You put us on the spot.
I know. I'm not going to go.
I will.
Okay,
Okay.
Debbie.
So what I love about them is that there's even though the bottles are only 2 ounces, they go so far. I haven't even like put a dent in any of my paints yet, and so I like how I can use paints and stuff from the last month's box and incorporate all the things that you send into future boxes too. That is kind of fun.
That is a really great point, because I have all the little containers sitting here on my desk, and I'm like, oh, weathered wood. You know, that was from like one of the first box, and I've been using it. Yes, so it is
Yeah,
great.
I used crinoline from last month with this month, and it was perfect. Perfect.
I used lichen today. It's sitting right there in front of me. The one from your Maker's Box.
Yeah,
The little one.
yeah,
They go so far.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I just have enjoyed how it just, I don't even know. It's like I said before, getting that box and getting those papers and getting excited about creating. And, you know, sometimes in our business, flipping isn't always fun. It's a job, and I don't want it to be that way. And this has really helped it to not be that way for me. So it's been really good for me.
Yes. Oh, I know. That's a really good point. We do want our jobs to be fun. So good.
I like that Royce's papers are unique to your box and exclusive to your box, and so are mine. So
Yes.
I have that fear of missing out if I'm not going to get some of Royce's papers. So if anybody else has the fear of missing out on these, you better sign up for that Maker's Box, because you're going to miss out. And each month, the papers are getting better and better.
They
And
are.
I'm so excited to open the next box, because I know the papers are just going to get so much better every time.
Oh, yes, I agree. You two are just getting better and better and better. And I kind of give you guys a little vision, and then they just roll with it. So it's just awesome. But then on that note as well, if you, an added bonus of being a subscriber, if you do want to order additional papers, I always order extra. So in the following month, mid-month, I put out an email to everyone that is a subscriber with a link, and you can order additional papers, and then they come in the following month's box at no charge.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah, so it's a nice little added bonus.
I'm not gonna follow the rules. I'm gonna give 2 takeaways or favor.
That's okay.
My first is it's a vignette in a box, because everything
Yes.
goes together. And I don't know if you are a booth owner out there, But it literally creates either a mini vignette of each one, or you can pull it all together. So it has been so much fun to create it, and then to pull other items from my stash to, you know, fill it in. But really, you get a vignette in a box. But I think my all-time favorite is that I get to showcase and show off Sonnet, Connie, and Royce. It is such an honor. I'm gonna tear up. It's such an honor to take these 3 women who are so creative and so talented and let the world know. I just want to shout it and be like, check these ladies out. So I think that's my favorite thing.
Aw,
You're
awesome.
sweet.
you are so sweet, Kristen. That's why I love you. She has been my biggest cheerleader, just so you guys know. But yeah, my mom is my biggest cheerleader, but Kristen too.
That's okay. I'll let your mom have the title.
I don't, no matter where we are, she's like, this is my daughter, Sonnet. And she's like,
She didn't tell me that.
well, though, she's like, I am going to tell Connie that you are my daughter. And I'm like, oh my God, Connie has no idea who I am. You do not need to be telling people about me, Mom. It's fine. And she's like, I bet you she knows. I'm like, Mom, just buy your paint. Buy your paint from Connie, you know, because that was when she was buying paint from Connie. My mom is the one that introduced me to DIY paint. And then she's like, oh, Connie's going to be so sad that now I'm getting it from you. I'm like, oh my God.
I had no idea you were her daughter.
Yeah, then yes, but she drove all the way. Like I tell the story, she drove all the way to your place to buy paint.
Yep, she did.
So it's so cute. But yep, now she, whenever she needs it, you guys, she just knocks on the door and she comes on in and goes into my little stash. I'm like, Mom, I gotta take that out of inventory. But oh, all right. And Susie, do you want to do one last wrap up?
Oh, I forgot. I was just listening to you guys.
Oh,
I think I'm going to second the vignette thing, because a lot of people do struggle with that, you know, and being able to put things together. And it just helps so much to have all those coordinating colors and papers and everything. And it takes the worry out of it so much. And you can just create and put them all right there together. I really love that.
yeah. Well, and I love that all of you guys love it so much and that it's going over so well. So I am so close to hitting my goal for this, like I call it my relaunch, where I'm adding additional spots. So we are almost there. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you all for joining me this evening. And Arrows DIY says, I do have serious FOMO. So there are others out there too that have serious FOMO. So I love it. But yeah, it looks like thanks, ladies, for all the inspiration. And it looks like Dippin' Daisy says she wants to be in the membership group, you guys. So guess what? We can all tell her that, guess what? Next week it's opening up and it'll be open for 2 weeks. So
Yay.
Yeah.
Hop in there too. It's worth it.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. So all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight, ladies. And thank you all for joining us. We kind of got off track a couple times, but thank goodness Kristen, the teacher, like rolled us back in.
She did. It's just very much like a teacher.
I love it. Oh, but yes, well, I will be back live tomorrow, you guys, at 10 o'clock, and we're going to be celebrating all the new subscribers. So thanks again for joining us tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.